and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you 5 very powerful natural remedies to beat that cold, flu or any other sniffles you have going on right now. If you're sick right now and you have come to this video to find more information on natural remedies, then please give this video a like and continue watching. Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing. Here on this channel I post videos about healthy lifestyle, vegan cooking, natural remedies and more. Now, before we dive into these 5 very powerful natural remedies that our family uses and it helps us a great deal, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, this is not a medical advice. You have to always consult your doctor before you do anything new or consider any new treatment. These are just natural remedies that worked for us and I wanted to share them with you. Now, at the very first sign of any sickness, let's say you're starting feeling a little funny in your throat, or you're having a headache, or maybe a little sniffles, or you just feel kind of weird, maybe a little achy. Those are all signs that something is going on inside and you have to listen to your body and do these things. First of all, get some sleep. Sleep is an amazing remedy in itself. And if you're starting to feel a little sick, there might be a chance you haven't been getting enough sleep. So go ahead and get some extra sleep. Most people will need about 7 to 8 hours a night, but if you're sick, consider sleeping even longer. Also, get plenty of water. As soon as you start feeling a little achy, a little different, like something is going on, get a lot of water. Water will cleanse you from within. A lot of times we get sick because we just get dehydrated. So definitely get plenty of water. 6 to 8 cups a day would be ideal. The next thing you want to do is avoid all sugary foods and high processed foods. I know it's very hard to do, but trust me, if you cut out your usual desserts or things you're maybe having in between meals that are very sweet, you will heal faster, and sometimes you won't even get sick at all if you just do these simple little steps to bring your body back in balance. Also, if you or your kids are having sniffles and just runny nose all the time, consider cutting out dairy, even if it's for a time, because dairy really contributes to congestion and runny nose. So if you want to get well faster, go ahead and skip the dairy. And by the way, these are not the actual natural remedies I'll be talking about. These are just very simple, logical steps that anyone should do when they're starting to feel sick or when they do get sick. So the next thing kind of goes with something I said earlier. When you cut out the high processed foods and sugars, put more fresh fruits and vegetables into your diet. Green smoothies would be very helpful at this time because you can put a lot of greens, which are very healing, into your body. And another thing that helps a lot is when you start feeling a little sick or when you already are sick, consider skipping a meal or two. Drink plenty of water, plenty of liquids. You can do juices or you can just do fruits. But for the most part, if you eliminate most of the food, even the first day, you will feel so much better because all of the energies that your body is trying to put out to heal your body is usually going to digest your food. And like I said, it's optional. These are just things that worked for me and worked for other people, and I'm just sharing with you from my experience. And the last thing is very logical. I think most people do this anyways, but I wanted to mention, increase your vitamin C intake. If you're not taking vitamin C on a regular basis, then take some. If you are taking some on a regular basis, then increase it. Like I said, those are just little lifestyle changes that you can do temporary to help your body to heal itself. But on top of that, if you combine it with these powerful remedies I'll share with you right now, you will be on your feet and well in no time. Alright, so our first powerful natural remedy is garlic. Garlic has been used for centuries, for thousands of years I'm sure. It is antiviral, antibacterial, and it is amazing what it does for colds and flus. Well, what do you do with it? You can eat it raw or you can eat it cooked. Raw is best, but sometimes some people have trouble digesting it raw. In that case, I would advise to cook it a little bit, maybe just crush some into the frying pan with a little bit of water and simmer it a little bit so it's not as raw, and also it's not going to be as spicy, which would be helpful if you're trying to give some garlic to your children. And speaking of children, I have one trick I will share with you how I give my children raw garlic and they enjoy it. Basically what you do is toast a little piece of bread in the toaster where it's nice and crisp. Take 1 clove of garlic, rub it on the bread, just grate it on the bread, and you will see your garlic clove getting smaller and smaller. So rub it all over the piece of toast and then put some butter on it. Voila, you have garlic toast it's delicious, and it's helping your kids fight the bugs. But one specific remedy I wanted to share with you with garlic is called Russian penicillin. And it is called that because in old times, in World War II, I believe, when Russian government ran out of penicillin to treat sick people, they started using garlic, and they found that people were getting actually better. So to make this special concoction, you will need a lemon, garlic, a little bit of water, and maybe a pinch of salt if you would like. So here's what you do. If you have a big lemon, you want to cut it in half and maybe use just half of the lemon, and just peel the skin, but keep the pulp and the seeds and just throw it in the blender. Then peel some garlic cloves and add about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic in that same blender. You add about a cup of water, a little pinch of salt, blend it with everything, pulp and the garlic, and afterwards you can strain it so it's kind of smoother and easier to drink. Or if you're brave, you can just drink the whole thing like it is. So definitely try this one if you're sick. Okay, our natural remedy number 2 is oregano oil. And I'm not talking about essential oil, I'm talking about oil that is concentrated and usually comes in capsules. Because if you would take it without capsules, it's pretty spicy. Here I have the bottle of the one we use. It's by Gaia Herbs. It's called Oil of Oregano. You can find this one on Amazon, and I'll definitely leave the link down in the description below for you. Oregano oil is a powerful natural antibiotic. It is antiviral and anti-inflammatory. So whenever we are getting sick or we're already sick, one of the first things we do is we go and take oregano. Adults can take 1 capsule 2 times daily until you feel better. We do give this to our kids, but what we do, since they cannot swallow the capsules, and of course they cannot have the entire capsule, so what we do is a little trick. We open up the capsule, we take a spoonful of vegan ice cream, and we squeeze the oil on it. Actually, a lot of times I would put a little bit of ice cream, then a little bit of oregano oil, then a little bit of ice cream on top, so it's 1 spoon. It's like a sandwich with oregano inside, and then our kids would just take it and pretty much just swallow it with the ice cream and oregano, and we can see the difference right away when they're sick and they're taking this. So like I said, for adults, you would take 1 capsule twice a day. If you want to use this for kids, again, consult your doctor. The way we do it is we give about a half a capsule, and sometimes it's less because when you squeeze it out, less comes out, obviously. Along with oregano oil, sometimes we take olive leaf extract. Again, it's by Gaia Herbs, and I will leave the link in the description below. It has antioxidants, antibacterial, antimicrobial, it is anti-inflammatory, and has the immune stimulating properties. Natural remedy number 3 is grapefruit seed extract, GCE for short. This is what it looks like. It's a natural, very powerful antibiotic. It's also antifungal and antibacterial. You can use this internally and externally. Here's how we use this. For adults, we use about 12 to 13 drops of this in a drink or water. It is bitter in taste, so if you don't care about the taste of it, take it in water, stir it in so it can dissolve well, and just drink it straight. Adults as well as children can use this, but of course, as you can imagine, children will have a smaller dose. It says here for children 5 years of age and older, mix 3 drops into a glass of water or juice and give it to them once or twice daily. Just like the oregano oil, this works wonders as well. It really fights bacteria and even viruses. I would definitely keep this on hand if you're getting a lot of colds, and even with flu, this is very, very powerful. Oh, and another thing I wanted to share with you, which is amazing. If you have cold sores, I know how frustrating they are because I get them all the time when my immune system goes down. This, you can actually take a drop of this and use it topically even before the cold sore erupts. Like, you know how when the cold sore just starts and you can kind of feel that bump and it kind of hurts and you're like, yeah, the cold sore is coming again. Well, don't waste time. Take this, put it on, and just massage it. You will kind of feel it warming up there, and massage it several times a day. A lot of times, if you catch it just on time, it will not come out. It will actually not erupt. But if it does erupt and you have a cold sore or two, again, just take a drop of this, massage it right into the cold sore, and it will heal so much faster. I'm speaking from my own experience. Another powerful remedy, remedy number 4, is black elderberry syrup. You can make your own. There are lots of recipes online, or you can buy one that's already made. We like to get ours from Sambucol, I think that's how it's called. It is great tasting. It says it's gluten-free, scientifically tested, supports immunity, high antioxidant level. And you can use it for adults as well as kids. And kids love taking this because it tastes good. Elderberry syrup is an amazing recipe for flu. It has a lot of antioxidants that will actually help fight the flu virus. And it is also packed with vitamin C, which will naturally boost your immune system. And you can use these remedies one by one, or you can use several of them together. For example, a little drink we make when we are sick or just getting sick, we would have a little bit of apple juice. We put grapefruit seed extract in it. We also put the appropriate amount of black elderberry syrup in it, mix it all up, and in one shot, you're getting 2 of these powerful remedies in your system. And if while you're drinking that, you can also swallow one of these oregano capsules, I guarantee you, you're going to feel the difference. And my last powerful natural remedy, number 5, is powerful herbal tea, cold, flu, and fever by Our Father's Healing Herbs. This special tea has some specific herbs that influence the entire circulatory system and increase respiration for colds and flu and fever. It is great tasting and very powerful. When you take this, you will notice the first day that you are already feeling better. It will make you kind of feel warm and kind of sweat a little bit to eliminate all kinds of waste from your body. And if you take this tea at least twice a day, I guarantee you the next day you will feel so much better. But the trick with this tea, you have to continue with it. It kind of gives you this boost right away and you think you're all well, but in reality you need to take this for a few more days to totally heal whatever is going on in your body. The ingredients in this tea are peppermint, elderberry blossoms, boneset, yarrow blossoms, Irish moss or kelp, and stevia. It's very easy to prepare, it is great tasting, and it is very powerful. If you're interested in getting some of this tea, I will definitely link the website down in the description below. I don't think you can buy this on Amazon. This wonderful tea is actually made by my father-in-law, Mike. He is an herbalist and he actually makes different kind of products with herbs, and they're all very natural, very healing, very powerful. And I'm not just showing it to you because my father-in-law makes it. We literally use this every time we're sick and it really does work. I wouldn't recommend it to you otherwise. If you would like to see some other products that he makes, you can go to www.healingherbs.biz and you will find this one there and other remedies. But I also will link it up in the description below. Wow, that was a lot of information to take in, I'm sure. But I really hope that it was helpful to you. And if you know someone who is sick and struggling right now, why don't you share this video with them? I'm sure they will be very grateful. And I'm sorry that I didn't get this video out to you sooner. I know we're kind of approaching the end of the flu season, but you know what? You can get cold or flu any time of the year. And especially with this coronavirus scare that is going on, you really want to make sure you know how to take care of your body, how to boost your immune system, and you want to know how to fight those bacteria or viruses when you get them. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing, click notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day and stay healthy.